Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Vechain price update, and the current price for Vechain is at the $0.06 mark. And I will kickstart this video by giving you a brief overview of what has been happening in the market. So last year at around the 11th of July we started having higher prices for Vechain, and we went up in a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 and a wave 4, which took us to this high that we have on the $0.27 mark. And from that point we started experiencing lower prices for Vechain in this ABC correction that we have over here. And this ABC correction took us to this low that you have on the $0.04 mark, and from there there's this support that we have on the $0.05 mark. So at some point we were below it, then that support gave us some support and we had a bounce to the upper side lately. And also note that the price is still trading within this channel that we have over here, descending channel, and this channel has been well respected with more than 3 touch points. Also note that this ABC correction took us to the $0.04 mark, and by so doing I think Vechain has done whatever it needed to do in its ABC correction, so we can now start having higher prices for Vechain. That's one of my key scenarios that I expect us to see on this chart. So we can continue having higher prices, break this channel that is over here, and once that happens we could even break the resistance that we have on the $0.07 mark, and then have a retest of that zone. And once we have a retest we can even continue having higher prices and make it to an all-time high, basing on the fact that in this ABC correction Vechain went to targets that I expected it to reach, and that has happened. So having done that in its ABC correction, it's now time for us to have another wave that will take us to an all-time high, and if that does not happen I expect higher prices for Vechain. So that's my first key scenario that I expect to see on this chart. Also basing it on the fact that maybe Bitcoin might be in another sell-off, we might have a bounce back, a pullback to the downside and go past this support that you have over here. If that support does not hold, we can even touch this. We could touch this lower side of the channel, and once that happens we can then have a bounce back, since this part of the channel will be acting as our support. And if we break below that channel, I'll expect us to even unlock even lower prices for Vechain. But for me the key scenario that I expect to see on this chart is us having higher prices, so I'm sticking to that, and that's not financial advice. So don't buy, hold or sell any crypto without doing your own research and analysis. So let's be patient and see how the market plays out. I'll keep you updated, so make sure you hit the like, subscribe and notification bell.